to the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I'm so happy to have you here sharing a part of your day meditating together. In fact, the 15 minutes that you spend meditating with me today may just be the best moments that you spend all day, because meditation is one of the very best things you can do for your mind, your body, and your soul. And the people around you will notice it too, and they'll be thankful that you're meditating. Well, today's episode is all about our weekly theme, which is releasing the double whammy of fear and anxiety. Here's a fact about fear that may interest you. According to psychologists, people with anxiety disorders, such as post-traumatic stress disorder or people who have phobias, experience a normal fear response to a scary or upsetting situation. So the response they're having is actually normal. It's just that they experience higher amounts of fear to a normal situation. And this is usually because they've had a direct contact with a very negative, upsetting, scary, frightening situation. So people who have extreme reactions to fear and anxiety, they're not necessarily fearful or anxious of other things. They're usually only fearful about a particular situation that causes them anxiety. So don't feel down on yourself if you are particularly fearful about a situation that might cause you anxiety. So let's say you're terribly afraid of needles or of heights, or you're claustrophobic. Don't feel like you're just this person who's weak and you can't get over these fears and you're just this fearful, anxious person. It just means that you're having an extreme reaction to a normal fear. So please know that there's always hope for you. If you have fear and anxiety and you feel plagued by it and you wonder why you have this and other people seem to be just fine, don't worry. This is a trained response that you can focus on and you can completely release it. So that's why meditation is so powerful. Now, I want to guide you today through a powerful breathing technique. And one of the best ways to handle any kind of emotional stress is to start breathing in a certain way, because your breath is so connected with your nervous system. And so if you want to control the kind of state you're in, focus on your breath. And the entire autonomic nervous system, which supports our internal organs and our glands, is largely driven by our breathing patterns. So by changing your breath, you can influence millions of biochemical reactions in your body, and you're going to experience less anxiety and reduce the adrenaline and the higher blood acidity that you experience when you're under a lot of stress. In fact, mindfulness of your breath is so common to many spiritual practices and especially to meditation. And it's so simple. You can do these breathing exercises just about anywhere where you have time to sit and focus without being interrupted. So keep in mind as you do this breathing technique, what a great thing you're doing for yourself. In fact, your breath is so powerful that it can either improve or worsen almost every area of your life. So how you experience your life on a day-to-day basis can be directly linked to how you breathe. So this breathing exercise that I'm going to share with you today is simple but powerful. And I'd like you to do it whenever you start to feel yourself feeling tense and nervous, because you can usually notice these things coming on. So here you go. Let's get started with this breathing technique. Go ahead and sit up straight. Make your body comfortable. you know the routine by now. If you've been with me for a while, you're going to relax the areas in your body where you feel tension, like your shoulders and your face. Feel your whole face soften, and relax your stomach. Your stomach is often called your second brain or your second nervous system. It's where your intuition and your instinct is. So start to breathe deeply through your belly. Bring your breath from high up in your lungs. That's kind of shallow breathing, and that increases anxiety and tension and fear. So when you start to feel fearful or nervous, start to breathe more deeply in your belly. Bring your breath all the way up through your entire system, oxygenating all your body cells. And as always, when you sit down to meditate, don't try to force your breath in any way. Go with exactly how you're feeling right now. Honor yourself. You'll transition, but first it's important to honor and experience where you are now. So if you're feeling frazzled and not sure if you're going to sit through this meditation, honor that and know that you're going to be okay. You do have time to do this for yourself. It's just like when you start off exercising. You don't really feel like doing it for the first few minutes. And then as you get deeper and deeper into it, it's almost hard to pull away. That's the same way with meditation. So just hang in there and know that this is the best thing that you could be doing for yourself right now. I'd like you to repeat the affirmation today. Yesterday in episode 30, we repeated the affirmation for this week. The theme is fear and anxiety, and the affirmation is, I am safe, I am sound, all good things come to me, they bring me peace. Now this is a little bit longer than the affirmations I usually share with you, because I think it's important to keep your affirmations short. But I want you to focus your mind intensely to move past your fear and anxiety. So I want you to repeat this affirmation, which is a little bit longer. So let's go ahead and repeat it together. We can repeat it out loud. If you're somewhere where you're not going to draw a lot of attention to yourself, then go ahead and repeat it out loud. Or if you're not anywhere private, go ahead and repeat this affirmation silently to yourself. Here we go. Sit up straight. Inhale, exhale. Notice how you feel. Repeat, I am safe. I am sound. All good things come to me. They bring me peace. Notice how you feel in your body. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Go ahead and place your hands on your stomach, on your abdomen. Start breathing normally. And notice how you're feeling. Honor it and just observe it. Now make each inhale and exhale a little bit longer each time you inhale and exhale, breathing more deeply into your belly. We'll go ahead and breathe into the count of 2. You can hold the count for 2 And then breathe out to the count of 2. Notice how you feel. This time, let's make it a little bit longer. You're still holding your belly. Breathing into the count of 4 this time. So inhale to the count of 4. You can hold your breath to the count of 4. And exhale to the count of 4. Notice how you feel. You should feel your stomach rising up as you inhale. And as you exhale, you should feel it softly go back down. Now let's go to the count of 6 with this breath. Only if you feel comfortable. You may want to keep it to the count of 4. See if you can do it to the count of 6. If at any point you feel like it's too much, just stop and start breathing normally. Go ahead and breathe in to the count of 6. Inhale to the count of 6. Hold for the count of 6. Exhale for the count of 6. Notice how you feel. You can inhale and exhale longer and more deeply with each round. I'm going to leave you now to continue doing this meditation on your own. I'll keep the music playing until it ends. As always, you can go back to www.sipandom.com for the weekly slowdown guide, where I have all the techniques used in this whole week's meditation on fear and anxiety waiting for you. So you'll find the breathing technique listed there too. I encourage you to keep it in your meditation space in a meditation binder, and that way you can refer to it again and again. The more you use these techniques, the more you'll start to absorb all the benefits that meditation gives you. And please head over to iTunes, and I'd love it if you are enjoying these meditations to please subscribe to the Daily Meditation Podcast. You can find the link on my website over at sipandom.com. When you pick up the Slowdown Guide, you'll find a link for iTunes there, and that way you can receive the daily meditations every single day. And please leave me a rating and review and let me know how you're enjoying the meditations. I've so enjoyed sharing this meditation with you. And as always, remember, you are so worth slowing down for.